Hey guys, what's going on? It's Xithyl here from the Xithyl Files, and today I want to talk about something that it's something getting a lot more popular recently, and I want to just talk about horror games. And forgive me if I'm a little bit like stuttery. I'm so tired, but yeah. Oh well, I've forgotten what I was gonna say already. But anyway, what I was gonna say was horror games. It's like just in the past like 6 months to a year, it's like they've suddenly gone increasingly popular. As in, like since like Amnesia came out, Amnesia's become like incredibly popular, and like so many people have bought that game, and so many people do let's plays of it on YouTube now. And Slender, that is probably one of the most viewed things on YouTube right now, because it's so freaky, and I don't know why, but suddenly everyone just has like suddenly everyone on YouTube just wants to seek the thrill of getting scared. And I mean, horror games have been around for ages. They've been around since the 80s, and I just don't understand why it's now that they're getting so popular. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love horror games, like one of my favorite genres of games. But I just want to ask, why is it getting so popular now? And I'd like to ask that to you guys as well. Why do you think it's getting so popular? I think it's mostly through people's YouTube channels. Like, I know that PewDiePie does pretty much all horror games, even the ones that aren't widely known. And I think that kind of adds to it, because millions of people watch his videos. And me personally, I found out about Slender through him, went and got Slender, loved the game. I actually found out about Sanitarium. That's the game, Sanitarium. Yeah, kind of forgot for a second there. But yeah, I found out about Sanitarium, and damn it, I forgot what I was going to say again. Sanitarium was also a really good game, and there's also a lot. There's a lot of Flash games online that are also horror games, which I think is pretty cool as well with the people who can't run Slender, Amnesia, etc. Sorry, like hiccups from that. Horror games, freaky shit. But yeah, why has suddenly everyone got this sudden thrill to get scared? I mean, it's just a sudden trend. I can remember, like Call of Duty was trending so much, like zombies. World at War Zombies, that was trending like mad. And then it was trending even more mad when Black Ops Zombies came out. Because I know that Syndicate did a lot of videos on it, and yeah, that got increasingly popular. But that's kind of dumbed down a bit. It'll probably get back when Black Ops 2 comes out. Oh man, it's too big. I don't like it. It's too big. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I think that most of it is probably down to other YouTubers, like popular YouTuber people like PewDiePie. And I've seen this other guy as well. Can't remember his name, but he did a few like horror stuff, which I found pretty funny actually. But yeah, everyone that's like coming up to YouTube like me, is doing Slender, Sanitarium, Amnesia. I haven't done Amnesia. I did actually have like 5 other channels before this, which weren't too successful, so I just kind of restarted it. But yeah, I'd like to think that it is down to one person in the community just making this game, like, and then getting millions of people to play it, and I think that's brilliant. When people say that other people are copying as well, you're not copying a game on YouTube. You can't. A game is available for everyone. Like seriously. Although when people put famous YouTube users' names in the tags, I think that's kind of depressing. Like, I think that's really depressing when you need to do that to try and get views. And yeah, sorry, I'm not looking at the camera so much. I'm kind of looking down at my screen, which is probably off-putting. Yeah, it's off-putting. But but yeah. Anyway, relentless break. Refreshing. Oh, I've run out. Also, I've been up all night like editing videos and other various shit. What is your guys' opinion on people new to YouTube that actually do games that famous people, I wouldn't believe they call themselves famous people, popular people on YouTube. Comments down below, please. Horror games. If you actually do like my videos, then yeah, please do subscribe. I love you forever, and yeah, that's about it really. You might get to see some good videos. More relentless. Ugh. Horror games. Horror games have kind of, a lot of the newer indie horror games have actually kind of like come off what people have created on creepypasta and stuff. Like, I know that Slenderman wasn't originally created in creepypasta. It was the Something Awful forums, but that's just amazing. Like, the community's idea to become an actual game, a successful game. I just find it brilliant. It's mind blowing. I think that the fact that the other guy who created Sanitarium has actually taken the idea of Slender and the gameplay mechanics of that and made it into another game on another map is just brilliant. I think the creepiness of Slender is just like unparalleled to any other game. I'm kind of bike driving past, sorry. The creepiness of Slender is like unparalleled to any other game. I think it's one of the scariest games of all time, in my honest opinion. Amnesia's scary. It's a game that I can play on my own, and like I can play it with the lights off and just not get as scared as I do with Slender or SCP. SCP is another game. That's another brilliant game. Not 87. I really think that 087 or 87 or whatever the hell you want to call it, I really think that was kind of a bit boring. I played it for about 10 minutes and I was walking down the staircase and I was like, well, is anything supposed to happen? It made me jump a few times and then I just kind of got bored of it and turned it off. I'm not even joking, that's disgusting. Yeah, SCP was a brilliant game. And I love the wiki. I don't know if any of you have seen the wiki. I'll post the link to it in down there place. And description, that's the word. Description. And yeah, the wiki for SCP is just brilliant. There's so much stuff to read. It's just brilliant. It's like it's as if like there was government files that you could just look at, and it's just brilliant. It's fun to read when you're a bit bored and you've got nothing else to do. And I recommend you go have a look at it. It's pretty cool. There's like over 1,000 entries, so that's how good it is. There has been some shitty horror games. I mean some shitty horror games. For example, Resident Evil 1, brilliant class game. Resident Evil 2, also a class game. Resident Evil 3, was an okay game. Resident Evil 4, that was a brilliant game. Resident Evil 5, also a brilliant game. And now we're coming up to Resident Evil 6, and from the reviews that I've read about it, it's going to be pretty shit. Survival horror games should not have guns in them, in my opinion. Someone's house alarm's going off. Someone getting robbed. But yeah, the horror series as a whole, it's coming up to its peak. I really hope that it stays at this peak, because it is my favourite genre out of most of them. I was speaking about Resident Evil, but Dead Space 1 was a class game. One of the best games that I've ever played of all time. Dead Space 2 was, yeah, it was good. But Dead Space 3 is just spicy chicken pasta. Dead Space 2 was a good game. Dead Space 1 was the best one, in my opinion. And Dead Space 3, it doesn't look like a survival horror. It looks like an action game. And guys, guess what? Nom. Horror games are scary. I'm sorry for the quality of this, by the way. Like, it is a really shitty camera. And I mean a really shitty camera. I think it's the adrenaline rush from horror games that make them so popular. Because you can play an action game, it's like, bang, you're dead. Bang, you're dead as well. Oh no, oh I've got a mob. Ooh, I've got 25 kills on a row with my knife. Aren't I so good at this game? Oh yeah, Call of Duty is amazing. I'm sorry, I just really don't like Call of Duty for the competitive multiplayer. And it's super duper real life graphics and gameplay. With the logic that a man can take 3 shotgun wounds at close range and survive and shoot you once with a pistol and die. Thanks, Infinity Ward! But yeah, YouTubers that do horror game playthroughs. I can only think of the probable main one who makes most games popular, and that's PewDiePie. And like, why do people say copies? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why do people say that PewDiePie copies when he's... I'm probably going to make a really bad claim here, but he makes unknown games extremely popular. I mean, if it wasn't for PewDiePie, Slender would probably not have gotten the reception that it got. 1 second, I'm going to see how many people watched his first ever Slender video. I found the first video, guys. Slender Part 1. Guys, get this. Slender Part 1. It got released on the 1st of July, and I don't know if the game got released on the 1st of July, don't know, but probably before that. And PewDiePie uploaded the video on the 1st of July anyway. 3,536,581 views. That is redonkulous. PewDiePie is just the YouTuber's envy. It seriously is. He's amazing. He's one of the... probably the best... in my opinion, he's the best on YouTube at the moment. Just think, there's 3 million people... 3.5 million, sorry, that watched that video. How many do you think actually went and downloaded the game? A ton of people will. I saw it and thought, oh my god, this game looks amazing. I'm so going to download that game. So... I went and downloaded it, and I loved it. Got freaking terrified of it because it's freaky. But yeah, horror games are just like ridiculously famous right now, and I so hope it stays this way. I'll include a download link to Slender, Sanitarium, the SCP wiki, and everything that I've talked about in this video. I'll include a link down to it in there. That place thing, yeah. I recommend you go look at it. Do it! Had a nice little talk about horror games. I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of a bit boring considering I am so tired from spending all night editing my damn videos for YouTube, even though I'm not even popular, so there's no point in me even doing it in the first place. Yeah, there is. You always have to put effort in, and a lot of work on if you ever want to get popular on YouTube. Or so I've heard. So yeah, expect to see another Sanitarium video later on today. Probably. But yeah, this has been Xithyl Files. I'm Xithyl. And goodbye, people. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.